So have you ever met someone that you really liked, really vibed with? The energy was amazing, the chemistry was so there in your face, and you started, to consider going into a relationship or dating this person. If you are one of those people, you need to stick around to the end of this video because I am going to be sharing with you a few tips, basically red flags that you should look out for before you get into relationships with said people and then end up regretting it or wishing that you hadn't in the first place. Yeah, so let's get into the video. So welcome back to my channel. My name is still Elora. So please guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have already subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So let's get right into the video. Like I said before, why am I repeating myself? Okay. So for someone like me, I don't really know about other people, but I like to get to know someone first before I get into a relationship with them, or before we even date. Like, okay, we might go on a few dates. Would you call that dating? I don't know what you call that, but maybe after we've gone out on a few dates, maybe spend a little time together before we decide that we want to go into a relationship, or before he asks me to be his girlfriend, and I say yes. Even there's my proposal, and if it's worth it, I say yes. Yeah, basically before we get into the relationship, there might be a few things that you might notice. If you're sensitive, you will notice these things that don't really sit well with you. So the first tip that I would like to share with you is how he sees other women. Let's say you've gone on dates, and during those dates you guys have talked about a bunch of things, and if he's someone who doesn't really have much value or regard for women, you will hear it. You will hear it in the way he talks and the way he refers to women. Yes, I'm a sucker for a man who is chivalrous, right? In the sense that he treats me like a queen. Fine, but how does he treat other women? Is he someone who thinks that all women are foul? If he refers to them in foul languages, or thinks that all women are liars and disloyal and cheats and no discipline, that is, we go about sleeping with everything, Dick and Harry. If he has no regard or respect for women, trust me, that's a complete red flag, because he might be all lovey-dovey and nice and loving you and wanting to be with you and being chivalrous and nice and blah blah blah, spoiling you with gifts, and then he treats other women like crap. What makes you think that he's not going to treat you like crap someday? How long do you think before he turns on you? It's only a matter of time before you join those said women. So why do you want to date me? Do you understand? If you believe that all women are cheats and blah blah blah, why are you with me? That would be something that would be going in like through my head, so that's a red flag. I don't think that's something you should condone. Even if he has been hurt by so many women in the past, it's one thing to have been hurt by other women and still be open to love and still be open to meeting good people and still believing that they're good people, but it's another thing to have been hurt by specific women in the past, so therefore he's guarded, and then he still thinks that all women are cheats. Every woman is crap, every woman will cheat on you, every woman is not loyal or disciplined, and so it's not your job to redeem where the egg stopped, or try to redeem all women, or try to fix him. He should have tried to fix himself before thinking about going into another relationship. It is not your job to try to fix him or try to prove otherwise, that women are angels, that women are precious. It is not your job.
I don't like what I hate.
So yes, excuse me, and be honest. I don't think it's your job to try to fix that. It's only a matter of time before he begins to treat you like shit. Just basically misogynistic tendencies, I feel, are just it's a no-no for me. It's not something you should consider dabbling into. You will go through a lot. I've been there. That's the same way there are women who think that every man is men are scum. I don't think I'd want to be with such a man who thinks that women are scum. That's number one tip. So number two tip is he a flirt? If he's a flirt, you will notice. Not that he's flirting with you. You will notice maybe on your second date, a third date, maybe when you're going out in a public place or taking a walk or at a restaurant. It's one thing for a man to look at other women, right? Because we do it too. We look at other men, not because we want them, maybe because there's something attractive about them. There's nothing wrong with looking, but if he looks and lingers and has the nerve to say something like, oh, she's pretty, oh, I like what she's wearing, oh, I would like to be her friend, in your face.
Is it funny? No, it's not funny. Is it funny?
And then he goes as far as approaching that woman after you leave, and then tells you that he approached her. I don't know if that was a test, because that has happened to me before, where after a date he was walking me to where I was gonna take an Uber home, and just before we're waiting for the Uber ride, just before the Uber came, we walked past a really pretty girl, nice hair, light skin. Even I noticed that she was pretty, and he was really looking. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, how long are you gonna keep looking? And then he kept looking, and then he said something like, I'm going to approach that girl. I think she's really pretty. Like, yeah, I'm going to approach that girl. Like, I don't know if that was a joke, but it can't be a joke, because he ended up going to meet her, getting her number, and then telling me that he got her number. I'm like, wow, red flag. I don't understand. Is that supposed to be a test? Are you trying to test me? You're trying to ask me out. You're trying to make me your girlfriend, and you think it's okay. You think it's okay to be looking at other women, not just looking at other women, approaching other women, and then having the freaking nerve to tell me that you're approaching other women.
Are you normal? Are you normal?
That's a red flag, sweetie. You don't want to get into a relationship with that kind of man. That kind of man will cheat on you and then tell you that you deserved him cheating on you. You did this, that's why I cheated. He will make you feel guilty. That has a level of toxicity that you cannot even comprehend. You cannot end up dating that kind of man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, can't you see that this guy is not the one for you? Like, yo, sis, don't let how attractive he looks, how tall he is, or if he fits your criteria of an attractive man, or if he fits your criteria of a wealthy man, or whatever. Do not let those type of things slide. Those are red flags. Even let's say, okay, like let's say after your first or second date, maybe your third date, then you start noticing the kind of things that he posts on his status. I saw a meme of something recently. I'm gonna put it up right there, of in your mind you're posting things for fun, right? You're posting things on your status for fun, but someone is out there looking at it and thinking, yikes, I cannot marry this type of man. It is true. What you post on your status goes a long way to show the type of person you are. How can you be someone who is constantly posting things that have sexual innuendos, sexual positions, half-naked girls with big bums and big titties that look really, really artificial, degrading stuff about women, like I said before, thinking that women are cheats, women are disloyal, women don't know what we want, women are confused, how women are always talking to a lot of men, she's cheating on you with so many men, like basically derogatory and pejorative things about women. I cannot. That just screams volumes at me, and I'm looking at his status, and in my mind my feelings are dying. Like, they are basically just dying. I'm like, oh, dead feeling right there. Oh, another one. Oh, my feelings are gone. I cannot date you. Talk less of marry you. Like, sheesh, I cannot date such a man. If you constantly post derogatory and pejorative things about women, you will not see my brake light anymore. I cannot date you. It's just disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. So how am I supposed to expect that you would have respect or regard for me? Do you understand where I'm going with this? It's great if that is who you are, or that is your type of person. Those are the things you like to post, but it just shows the type of person you are. And I don't like to roll with no judgment, but I cannot date such a man. I cannot date such a man. Such a man will not value me. Such a man will cheat on me. Such a man cannot be loyal. Such a man will never respect or have regard for me. Such a man can even hit or slap you based on how he feels about women. Yes, so that's a red flag for me. I cannot deal with that. No. So tip number 3 is, if you guys don't have the same beliefs, let's say you're religious and you believe in Jesus Christ and he's not religious and doesn't believe that there is a God, I don't see why you should be dating that type of person. Quick tip, ladies, do not ever try to change a man. It is not your job to try to change someone. It is one thing to give someone advice. At the end of the day, it is left for them to either take it or leave it. You do not have any business trying to change anybody. So in terms of things like this, it is one thing to get into a relationship and then you start dating and then you notice specific things that you can tolerate, and said things that you cannot tolerate, but then you try to change, by emulating those things and showing him that, okay, this is what you should do, this is what you should do. Good and fine, but if that person truly does not want to change, nothing you do will ever make that person change. So it is not your place to try to change anybody, talk less of somebody you've not even started dating or someone you're still getting to know, and then you now decide you want to change this part of this person. It is not your job, auntie, uncle, or auntie. It is not your job to change anyone. So if your beliefs do not match, let's say I'm a big girl, I want to lose weight because I believe that being too big might have some health issues in the future, so I definitely would want to lose weight to improve my health and maybe improve the way I look, and then he comes and says something like, oh, I like you the way you are, I don't think you should lose weight. If you lose weight, I may not like you again.
Get right here, man.
That's a red flag to me. I don't understand. Are you joking? Or are you being serious right now? Did I tell you that I want to lose weight for you? I don't understand. How can you be thinking that the world revolves around you, or my world revolves around you like that? I'm sorry, that just doesn't work for me. Or if you're someone who likes to travel around the world, or loves to go to different places, and then he's someone who doesn't think it is right for a woman to travel, or he doesn't want his woman to be traveling, I don't understand. Okay, it means that we have different paths, we have different views, we have different destinies. I cannot date you if you cannot support my dreams or support things that I like and value. If he's ready to meet you halfway, like you do the things that he likes and he does the things that you like, good and fine, but not him putting you off right then and there and saying, oh, my woman cannot travel, my woman is not meant to travel, blah blah blah. Auntie, that man doesn't have the same beliefs and the same dreams and destinies or directions that you have, so you should not have any business dating such a man, because he will try his possible best to bring you down and kill your beliefs. So my last tip is, if he has a pride and ego the size of the planet, in terms of if he's someone that likes to boast, doesn't have any humble bone in his body, that kind of man cannot apologize to you. That kind of man will hurt you and expect you to say sorry to him. That kind of man will do certain things just because he feels he can and he should, in the sense that he would feel like he can talk to you anyway. that kind of man will feel like he can do any and everything and get away with it. It's good to have pride, but when your pride is above average, like you boast about everything, how much money you have, how much cars you have, how much girls that like you and want to be with you, and then I've had a guy tell me that I should feel lucky that he's talking to me because there are a lot of girls who want him. Really, nigga? Really? So I should feel lucky? Sis, that is pride the size of Texas, pride the size of Nigeria, pride the size of Africa. I cannot date such a man. I will kill you in your dreams. I shouldn't use that word, but such a man is not good for you. A man who boasts and shows pride in everything, boasts about, my God, that's a red flag. That should not be someone that you should be getting involved with. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope that you've learned a thing or two. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video, and leave a comment down below telling me what you thought about this video, if you would like to see more content like this, or what other types of content that you would like to see me do. And until next time, bye.